Imagine being born into a world where freedom and power are symbolized by the skies, and yet, you're burdened with expectations that you didn't ask for. You're an eagle, the majestic bird that soars above the clouds, admired for your strength, sharp vision, and regal presence. But despite the grandeur, being an eagle isn't all it's cracked up to be. In fact, it kind of sucks. Welcome to the life of an eagle, where survival is tough, your parents don't hand you a guidebook to greatness, and every day brings new challenges. From the moment you crack out of your egg, you're in for a roller coaster of difficulties. In this script, we'll break down what it's really like to be born as an eagle, from the overwhelming responsibilities to the constant struggles for survival. So let's dive into the wild world of eagles and uncover the harsh truths that come with being at the top of the food chain. Being born an eagle means you're born into a world of danger, and it starts right in the nest. While you're still just a fluffy ball of feathers, the predators around you are constantly circling, quite literally. Eagles don't just face threats from other predators, they also have to contend with rival eagles. Take this in, eagles are territorial. A newborn eagle can't rely on anyone other than its parents to ensure survival. The parents, however, are not immune to the harsh realities of nature. Sometimes, the nest itself becomes a battleground. One parent might have to fend off rival eagles attempting to take over their territory or steal their nest. Young eagles are vulnerable to predation from foxes, raccoons, and even large birds of prey like owls and hawks. You're not born with much, and your best defense is your parents' vigilance. Once you're a little older and your wings start to take shape, it's time for you to leave the nest and begin learning how to forage. And let me tell you, that's no easy task. As a young eagle, you're not exactly born with expert hunting skills. You've got to learn them fast. Now, being an eagle means you're supposed to be a fierce predator, but those skills don't come naturally, they require trial, error, and a lot of frustration. Hunting isn't a simple task when you're first learning the ropes. Fish don't just jump into your talons. You have to develop coordination, precision, and the ability to use the wind and thermal currents to your advantage. All of this takes time. And during your early years, you often rely on your parents to teach you how to successfully catch your meals. But here's the kicker, failure isn't an option. You have to get good, and you have to get good fast. An eagle without food doesn't last long. And while it's common for young eagles to make mistakes and miss catches, those mistakes can cost you dearly. When you're still learning, that first successful hunt might feel like a major victory, but it's just one of many you'll need to survive. Eagle parents aren't exactly known for their nurturing ways. Sure, they feed you and protect you in the early stages, but their job isn't to coddle. They want you to grow up strong, independent, and ready to take on the world, no hand-holding allowed. That means when you're old enough to fly, it's time to leave the nest whether you're ready or not. They'll push you out, and it's sink or swim. The famous eagle push off the nest is the ultimate form of tough love. This rite of passage forces you to spread your wings and fly, but not everyone is ready for it. It's a scary moment for the young eagle. In fact, many first-time flyers plummet right to the ground and face bruises, broken wings, or worse. Eagle parents may offer you some tips and tricks, but don't expect a shoulder to cry on. Your entire upbringing revolves around learning to be tough, self-reliant, and capable of standing your ground. This approach might seem cold, but it's essential for survival in the wild. In the eagle world, power is a constant struggle. As an eagle matures, you'll face a series of territorial and social challenges that could lead to physical confrontations. Other eagles are your rivals, especially as you get older and look for a mate. Eagles are solitary birds for the most part, but when it comes to protecting territory, they're extremely aggressive. If you don't fight for your space, your food supply, and your mate, someone else will. And trust me, other eagles won't hesitate to get into a fight over all of this. If you're not tough enough or clever enough, it could mean a loss of access to essential resources like food, shelter, and a mate. In fact, some eagle battles can be vicious. Eagles are known for using their sharp talons and powerful beaks to engage in these aerial brawls. the harsh reality is that when you're at the top of the food chain, the competition for survival doesn't ease up. So, what does it take to thrive as an eagle in the wild? Resilience. There's no sugarcoating it. The life of an eagle is filled with hardship, from the moment you hatch until your final breath. Protection is never guaranteed, foraging is a skill you must learn the hard way, and constant confrontations are a part of your everyday existence. The journey to independence is brutal, with no guarantees of success. But here's the flip side. It's that very struggle that makes eagles some of the most powerful and awe-inspiring creatures on the planet. Through each battle, each challenge, they grow stronger, more capable, and more resilient. The eagle's life may be tough, but it's this resilience that ultimately defines their greatness. So, if you ever find yourself looking up at an eagle soaring high above, remember that it wasn't handed to them. Every victory was hard-earned, and every flight is a testament to their survival and strength in a world where nothing comes easy. And that, my friends, is why it sucks to be born an eagle, but also why it's so incredible to witness their flight.